Well, hi, I am Wendy Carter. I am the director of the ARC of Moore County. I'm here with Genevieve in our conference room. We have been around as a nonprofit for about 55 years. I haven't been here that long, but I am the organization's first director, and I've learned quite a bit over these 28 years. But first and foremost, we do work with people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, the individuals themselves and their families. So a lot of what we do is focused on family support. We have two major programs in which we provide that support to families. One of them is respite care. So we have about 75 families on average right now receiving respite care on a weekly or monthly basis. We actually have about 60 part-time, highly trained, paid care providers that work with these families. We are currently hiring. We're always looking for good people to match up with the individuals and families. We also have a program called First in Families, and that is where people apply for very specific assistance. For example, I just put an invoice from our First in Families resource consultant in my box where we paid $300. He lives by himself. He has cerebral palsy, and he had run out of heating oil. So we had his tank filled just last week. That kind of thing, we probably have about 25 applications a month, people seeking like I said, very specific assistance. We can help with just about everything, but we do have monetary limits. And the hallmark of this program is trying to make the state dollars and the private dollars we have go further in the community by leveraging what we have. So we're always trying to get discounts. We're always trying to get donations so that we can further increase the value of the support that we're providing. For that program, you just have to have a person living in your home with a disability, an intellectual or developmental disability, or you can be a home of one, like the gentleman I was just speaking of. So we're serving probably 250 people roughly a year through that program. And like I said, our respite care, once you come into respite care, people very rarely leave because it's such a valuable service. It's providing short-term relief for the primary caregivers, which are usually the parents, but they can be the sibling, and they could be grandparents. That's often the case. So we provide anywhere from 20 to 48 hours a month of relief care, respite care through that program. And then for our adult population, we offer some life enrichment programs. We have a choir that maybe some of the Emmanuelites are familiar with. It's called Joyful Noise, and it's actually in the past few years been a part of the Christmas in the Pines event, which was a little different this past year, but it had been traditionally held at the Fair Barn, and the Joyful Noise, I have to say, would bring down the house as the very last performers. We have an action club, and that's AKTION, for adults with disabilities, and it's a service club. It's like Kiwanis. It's partially sponsored by Kiwanis, and they actually do community service projects. It's not just a social club, but it also is a social club. And then we have a wonderful book club where we have a leader who makes books come to life in almost any way you can imagine, because we have readers of all different levels in the book club. And so they do activities, they take trips, they have speakers. It's just a wonderful club that we have. And you can find out a lot more information about all of this on our website, thearcofmore.org. And I think you'll find a place if you'd like to donate, to participate. We have a big fundraiser coming up in April called We Heart the Arc, and you'll be seeing more about that. And that is our biggest fundraiser of the year, so we're very excited about that.